The first Saturday of college football is in the books. And it was something interesting. Let's talk about it in the Saturday Roundup. Let's go. It's time for the Saturday Roundup. Ladies and gentlemen, college football is back, and it was a great, glorious Saturday of great games to watch. But let's get it started. We'll talk about a couple of things that happened this past weekend. Let's start with the premier matchup, or what was supposed to be the premier matchup, Georgia versus Clemson. Man, this game started off very, very slow. At first I was thinking like, bro, is this how the whole game is going to be? Because it looked like both teams were still stuck in Athens and in Clemson. So it is what it is. But as we all kind of figured, Georgia would come out in the second half and totally dominate. Clemson did not score a touchdown, only put up 3 points on the board. Carson Beck was 23 of 33 for 278 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cape Klubnik was 18 of 29 for 142 and an interception. No touchdowns for Cape Klubnik. And Georgia had 447 yards of total offense compared to Clemson's 189. Georgia's defense is for real. Georgia's defense is that true. It's just being serious. It's just what they say. They reload. Georgia now reloads. But hey, it is what it is. But to the other side of that, do I hear, or rather do I feel, a hot seat warming up in Clemson for old Dabo? Is it time to have that conversation, ladies and gentlemen? You might want to start using the transfer portal, my guy. The Nebraska Cornhuskers have a new quarterback. It looks like Patrick Mahomes is coming. Wait, that's not Patrick Mahomes. But boy, he looked just like Patrick Mahomes a little bit there, man. Dylan Raiola, who is the true freshman quarterback for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, is now at the helm of Matt Rule in his second year as the head coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Dylan Raiola came out and had a great game, man, against UTEP. They got the win. They put up a 40-piece against UTEP, only allowed a touchdown there. Dylan Raiola's stats, he was 19 of 27 for 238 yards and 2 tutties. Man, Dylan Raiola, man, if he can keep this up, they could put some pieces around him with Matt Rule, who's considered to be a program builder and an offensive-minded coach and a program builder who can build programs to where they can become better and compete. You see what he did at Baylor by taking him to the Sugar Bowl in 2019 before he went off to the NFL and didn't really do much with the Carolina Panthers. But if they can put pieces around Raiola, the second coming of Patrick Mahomes, that dude looks just like Patrick Mahomes, man. I ain't gonna lie. But they can put some pieces around him. Nebraska may have a nice little future there in Lincoln. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens with that. Gainesville will never be the same, ladies and gentlemen. It will never be the same. Cam Ward and the Miami Hurricanes came in, took over they spot, and ran they spot. Man, all I'm going to say is this, man. Miami is for real. Cristobal has found a quarterback that can. Cam Ward is the missing piece. That's what I'm going to say at that. Cristobal found the missing piece. The Miami Hurricanes are for real. They are for real, ladies and gentlemen. Miami, 529 total yards. 385 passing yards for Cam Ward, which I believe is a record debut for a Miami quarterback, and 144 rushing yards on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why I picked Miami to be the ACC champions this year. Miami's for real. Cam Ward's the missing piece. He might have been worth that $1.5 million that they saying he wanted that he wanted in the portal. On the other hand, Billy Napier, clock's ticking. Clock's ticking. The Carolinas, man, they had a bad showing today, man. They had a bad showing. South Carolina did not have a good showing this Saturday. What is going on in Columbia, South Carolina? What is going on with the University of South Carolina, man? South Carolina played the Sun Belt's Old Dominion University. Okay. Now I know a lot of y'all probably weren't watching this game. I took a peek at it to see what was going on. I thought South Carolina would jump out, and this game would be over with by third quarter. That's what I was thinking. Over with by third quarter. Boy, I was wrong. Listen to these stats. I'm gonna say these stats, and I want you to tell me what you think. 305 total yards compared to 288 total yards goes to Old Dominion. 197 passing yards to 114 passing yards goes to Old Dominion. 108 rushing yards to 174 rushing yards goes to South Carolina. Average per play, 4.2 yards to 3.6 yards goes to Old Dominion. Time of possession, 24 minutes to 36 minutes goes to South Carolina. 2 fumbles lost, 1 fumble lost, more fumbles by Old Dominion, 2 interceptions by Old Dominion, no interceptions by South Carolina. Old Dominion had a better third down efficiency rate, and first downs was right there, 17 to 18. Looking at this, Old Dominion should have won or could have won the game, but the stat that sticks out, turnovers, 2 fumbles lost to 2 interceptions. That's where it got them. Score ended up being 23-19. All I'm gonna say is this, man. South Carolina, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but is that seat hot? Is that seat heating up for Shane Beamer right now? Is the seat heating up for Shane Beamer? Is there a hot seat situation going on in South Carolina right now for Shane Beamer? I don't know. I don't know, man. But we will see. We will see. I ain't gonna spend too much time on this topic because everybody knows I'm an Auburn fan. DeBoer got the win against the Hilltoppers in his debut in Tuscaloosa as Alabama's new head coach, with the previous head coach in the box watching. Pretty sure he was analyzing the game, seeing what he would have done different to probably put an extra 7 and 14 points on the board. But it is what it is. Congratulations to DeBoer. Good for you. And finally, probably one of the most, you can say entertaining defensively games of the night, top 20 matchup. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish traveled to College Station to take on the Texas A&M Aggies. Saw a sign on game day that said it was the Cadets versus the Catholics. Or was it the Catholics versus the Cadets? It was one of them. I can't remember what it was. But this game was a defensive struggle. Going into the fourth quarter, Notre Dame had a 13-6 touchdown lead. But Texas A&M quickly scored to tie that game up. But this came down to which offense would put a touchdown or score on the board to kind of cement that, and Notre Dame did that late. Man, this was a great defensive game. Notre Dame is legit in the secondary. Notre Dame has a legit defense. Texas A&M's defense is really solid, but it took some time for the offenses to come around and to gel a little bit on both sides of the ball. And at the end of the game, the offense that gelled better was Notre Dame. Riley Leonard had a pretty good game to seal it for Notre Dame to get the win. Connor Wegman made some mistakes on the drive after Notre Dame's go-ahead touchdown. He threw He on the first down pass, he threw it away. Nobody threw it where nobody was at to catch the ball. Second down, he did the exact same thing, threw it where nobody was to catch the ball. Third down, they did a little inside draw play, inside zone play, with the running back and got about 7 to 8 yards. And on 4th and 2, they threw the ball to try to convert the 4th down, and the DB for Notre Dame jumped it and sealed the game. Notre Dame went down, kicked another field goal, and drilled it down the middle, and took a 23-13 win in College Station. I'm not mad at this game, man. I'm not mad at this game. I just think Connor Wegman made some mistakes down the road of the game, and that can be cleaned up. But Notre Dame had some mistakes too. They had 11 penalties for 99 yards, and compared to the 6 for 55 for Texas A&M. Man, this was a pretty good game to watch. It's not hating or nothing like that. I just think that Notre Dame is legit. Texas A&M new coach Mike Elko. They got a little ways to go, but it's good. Two good teams. Notre Dame should be in the thick of the college football playoff coming up at the end of the season. So, yeah, man, this is a great game. Great game to watch, man. Great defensive game if you like defense, man. Good game. That would do it for this week's Saturday Roundup, man. Thank you so much for joining me, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video here at the Water Cooler Talk podcast page. Me and my co-host, Marcus Fitzpatrick, we appreciate that so much. We're here every Wednesday giving you all the sports that we can talk about as we sit around the water cooler. We also bring some people in as well, man. So make sure you take a look and listen, man. Subscribe, like, and share. And if you like listening to it, follow us on your favorite podcast player, man. And like and subscribe there as well. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be blessed. One love.